stop thinking insane, insane. Got my eyeballs jumping out my head, man. Every damn day, every damn day. I stitched up, devil with a pussy and a pitchfork. Crystal, I will put a rock up on your finger. Big shot, you won't fuck with me until I'm big shot. Make this shit stop.
All right, boys. Anyways, sorry. We needed to reset the internet. Hopefully it's better now. We'll find out here in just a second. That was a little crazy there. Sorry, boys. We are back. Back loud in action with power. It looks better. Bitrate looks better. It's round 6. Going to do another quick intro here for you guys. But Red Bud, we are back. Round 6, Buchanan, Michigan, East Coast Dirtbags Racing, C-Class Heroes. It's going to get wild tonight. 45, what do we have? 48 people sign up and come to qualifying. So we only took the top 35. Sorry to our guys who are not racing tonight. They will be spectating with us here. Keep pushing though. Cam and I did decide whoever doesn't make the C-Class playoff is going to get a shot on stream. Futures riders only for the people who don't make C-Class. So you are going to get a shot with heat races, qualifying, and your one chance to win the Futures class playoff. So that is going to be coming soon. But here tonight, we did go over our track overview before we lost our stream due to lag. So hopefully we're better off now. We are at the Red Bud National. This is round 6, only 6 races to go, 12 gate drops total. So our forecast for today, 91 degrees and sunny, no rain. It's looking beautiful, but it is hot. Our points, we know Sosha's in the lead. Cam not too far behind him. Maybe he can make up some ground today. Simpson looked really good at Southwick. Skeet in Moto 2. He showed a lot of potential this year. Rounds out the top 20 with Kaniger, Pookie, Dean, Viking. Shorts is in there. Emperor still floating around. So a lot of good riders inside the top 20. But this is what matters most. 12 gate drops left to get into that C-Class playoff. Here's how they shake up right now. Big D Flyer working his way in there. Cooley still hanging on strong after a great Supercross performance. McStovepipe sitting in 15th. Wants to score some points today. TK, new Chesco Boys rider, sitting in 17th as well. So a lot of good action coming here tonight. We are going to take you right to the track and get ready. I know these guys have been waiting for like 15 minutes to get this first Moto 1 gate drop off, and they are nervous. They are excited, so we're going to go right down to the track. I am going to share the stream for my co-host tonight, which is Cam and Goat, our outdoor C-Class Heroes champion, former champion. So welcome, guys. If you want to say hello again, we are back, we are live, and we are crispy this time.
Yes, sir. We are just a few seconds away from dropping the gate. We did have somebody drop out of the server real quick, so they are resyncing back in, but I'm ready to get these 35 guys off the gate and let's see what they can do on the good old Red Bud.
Definitely. We are so pumped to be here. We are thankful for everybody to show up. We know we all devote a lot of time to a damn video game that half the time can run on a toaster and half the time the world's supercomputer can't get these servers to work, but we're all invested, we're all here, and we all love it. Ready to run some Red Bud!
Hell yeah,
Let's
Red Bud, baby!
Dude,
let's
can we fire
go!
up the chat? Let's see how many Red Buds we can get going here.
Yeah,
Everybody, get your American flags in the chat. If you got the emote, send it. Everybody, shout out Red Bud. Share the stream. It's going to be amazing tonight. Let's go down and check out some of these kits. Some of these Red Bud riders here tonight. Looking awesome. As we work our way down, look at these Chesco boys looking smooth. Hustle Racing right there. Another design for Viking, looking great. The
Get their
West
names
Coast
on there.
Performance boys. Yeah, sure.
Get the names up so we can see who's got what.
Uh-oh. What happened, Cam?
We just got them all in here, so we're not going to risk the biscuits. Since we got them all in, we're going to right to the gate there.
Well, this is Moto 1 then. 20 minutes plus 2 laps. We're here at Red Bud. We were going to tell you about the ones to watch. Sosha, and we did want to shout out Severs. First qualifier this season, did suffer a season-ending injury in Supercross, so unfortunately he couldn't make the main here tonight. But TK is out there as well, currently 10th in points, making his debut for the Chesco boys. So let's get this racing kicked off here tonight. Our 30-second board is already up. Man, we are at Redbud. Like we said earlier, you win this one, it's like winning Daytona. It's like a trophy in itself. Who's it gonna be? Moto 1. And the gates are down.
Man, the anticipation was so high. That was a very, very long gate drop there. Who will it be?
Oh,
Maxwell causing a huge pileup to the inside, but it does look like he gets the whole shot. Sosha, our points leader, down hard in a big pileup here.
Oh man, guys are getting collected left and right just through these first 2 corners. What is going on, guys?
Maxwell, Pookie, I saw Viking up there. There goes Cordell. Great ride for him so far. Smiles. Oh, big pileup again. Looks like Kanigher getting into it with Happy. Big D Flyers in there. McStovepipe barely working his way through.
a lot of top guys in the back on this first lap here at Redbud. It's going to be interesting to see who can put it together for this whole, what are we running tonight? Total of 45 to 50 minutes total. See who can put it together for the whole thing.
For sure. This track is going to break down. It is going to get brutal. 0.13 deform for the C-Class here tonight. The track is good in discs. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they have to choose some different lines by the end of this one. Maxwell opting for that outside there. Running the highlighter colors here tonight. Looking like a little Brazil action.
If he can get the leap on these 250s. I know a lot of guys have been struggling with getting this jump out here today. Maxwell absolutely sends it, coming up just a little bit short, giving these bikes everything they can. Oh, he goes down.
He does go down. A little bit short, but if he can get that consistently, he's going to build a gap quickly. Looks like his teammate, Slime Little Dude, they do share the HFR sponsorship and are on the same bike here tonight. Two of our top qualifiers got great starts out front early, looking to score points, and it's Pookie, the 190, who barely got a time down in qualifying, is out here in a podium position in Moto 1.
I'm blown away by Slime Dude. It seems like everything started to click for him at the last round at Southwick, having one of the best races for him. So I think he's finally kind of getting that race jitters out and staying consistent. So definitely a top contender here now.
Absolutely. And if you look at our overall points here in the outdoor series, Slime Dude hasn't had a ton of great podium performances overall, but he is currently in 8th in the top 10. So he can put in some work here today, really cut into that lead. Right now we're looking at Perspective, trying to chase down Pookie in that 3 spot. He's put in some great rides. I think he missed last week. Not sure if he had a practice crash or what the situation was, but he's back here tonight. Gets into Pookie, and he goes down hard.
Oh, man. Bike was flying across on the other side of the track.
Other side of the track. That's going to be hard to recover from. And as soon as we go back to Cam, him and Gary, T-Dub, Shell all getting into it. There's Shell right there. Qualified way back of the pack here tonight. Moto 2 winner at Southwick, but only 27th here in qualifying. Looks like he's doing a lot better than 27th. We'll see if he can work his way up here by the end of the moto. Sorry to cut you off, Cam. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was trying to keep an eye on Big D Flyer, our overall finisher or winner there on our last round at Southwick. He is all the way back in 21st place, though, not having very good luck here so far.
And same with our boy Sosha with the MXB factory ride. He is all the way back in 16th, the red plate in 16th. That is crazy to see. We'll have to see how these guys round out this whole 20-minute race.
Yeah, and what's tough for Sosha, now it's showing him all the way up to 7th all of a sudden.
Oh, wow.
What was tough for him is he actually got a great start, our points leader, and then managed to go down on that first right-hander, really putting himself back. So he's got to do all those recovery steps. It's really hard to win the overall or get an overall moto win when you have to do all that on the first lap. So we'll see how he recovers. He's doing a great job right now. Saw his teammate not too long ago. He's right behind him. coming through these rollers, and look how stacked up all these guys are. You have Simpson there as well. Qualified well today. Best performance last week at Southwick. Definitely expect a lot of him out of him here today. Man, field is stacked. Let's check in with TK. It's his first day on the Chesco ride. Might take a little bit of time to get used to the setup and, you know, the new bike, but new team here today. That should, you know, at least give him a little bit of extra of enthusiasm. Excuse me.
Words are hard sometimes, folks. Words are definitely hard.
They're tough tonight. Quick shout out everybody for all the follows that's here and watching the stream. 47 viewers. We love it for the C-Class here tonight. These are going to be awesome battles. This is Red Bud. Like I said, you're taking home your own championship just in this race win tonight. So TK moving through the field. We did see it looked like Skeet was down in that back corner. Slime Little Dude, though, is cruising right now out front. 15-second gap already on Pookie.
It is wild too right now. I'm just watching the other monitor, keeping an eye on like 18th and back, and these guys are going at it bar to bar. So there are battles everywhere, but Slime Little Dude right now has kind of hit the checkout button. He is done at the grocery store. He's out 17 seconds. So I don't think I've actually seen him crash one time yet during this moto. So consistency is going to be key. We will get some lap time checks here going in a few seconds.
Commentators cursed almost for Slime Little Dude. You better watch your mouth there, Cameron. We saw Slime Little Dude throw away Moto 1 last week at Southwick. Had his first ever win right in his grasp, and he threw it away. He thought about that one all week long. Got this Red Bud kit ready. Looks awesome in the red, white, and navy, and he's getting it done right now.
Looks and I did want to shout out our love seat Larry. His timing and scoring says 10th at the moment, but I just watched him have a crash, hitting the big leap there. Dropped a couple spots, see what timing and scoring picks him up as. But got to shout out the boy, our AB commentators, Jake and Beverage, favorite name out there.
Yes, we'll tune in and check out the rest of the field here in just a second. Right now, Slime Dude managing that gap. Already down to 12 minutes. This one does feel like it has a faster pace than the last couple of weeks. But still 12 plus 2. It's a lot of time, and the track is going to continue to break down. Pookie holding on in third. Then it's Shell. Maxwell still holding on to fourth after that whole shot. Looks like he's in fifth right now behind Maxwell. Excuse me. Then it's Sosha starting to creep up on these guys. Our red plate holder. No matter where he starts, no matter what bad fortune he has, he puts in consistent laps. Might not be the fastest, but he's managing right now, and he's starting to hunt these guys down. Strack, one of our new guys here, great on his qualifying time tonight, starting to work himself up through the field. Might have been in that first turn pileup. We'll have to see. Then it's M Shorts. Great ride from him last week in the Alpine Stars Red Bud gear on that KTM number 198. Then Cam, the TD Collective 357, Suzuki, T-Dub, West Coast Performance. Then it's Skeet, Z-Dog, Big D Flyer, TK on the Chesco Boys team. And then there's the boy, Love Seat Larry. Oh, he tucks it in the front, takes out Simpson, one of our contenders. Man, he's really struggling here in Moto 1, having a lot of bad fortune. We do see an East Coast Dirtbags rider coming by here. It's Ryan Caniger, sneaks by. Can he hit the leap?
Everything he's got to get over that. Oh!
Bunch of frame.
I got broken ankles.
Moto 2, those guys should be able to hit it pretty easy because I think half of the field has taken about 3 feet off of the landing at this point. So back out front, all the pressure is going to be on Slime Little Dude. Perspective and Pookie chasing him down, but he's got to have it in the back of his mind what happened last week.
All right, finally looks like the lap times are starting to start off. Right now we have Strack, which has the fastest lap of the race so far at a 2:01.5. A lot of these guys are in the 202s to 205s out there right now. So you have Shell, your fastest guy at a 202, Perspective 2025, Sosha 2029. Man, these guys are flying. Skeet 2035. So the lap times are very strong right now for these guys, but still kind of early there. In Moto number 1, the track will start to break down as the race goes on, but we're going to keep an eye on these lap times too.
Yeah, you got to think setup's going to be everything as the track continues to break down. How's it going to be in Moto 2? We saw a lot of guys ride great early Moto 1. Maybe they had a sand setup. Maybe they practiced a lot on the smooth track. But as it broke down at the end of that second 20+2, we saw a lot of riders really struggle with the track. Now we're on a more natural terrain, and the speeds have increased. There's more bumps on this track. It's a little bit more hard-packed, so a lot is going to come into play. Right now, Slime Little Dude taking care of business, though. The number 314 on that HFR CS ride. It is a KTM.
It looks like Shell's got around Perspective as well.
Yeah, let's check in with Shell. He is making up a lot of time. Looks like he's going to get around Pookie as well. Pookie with a mistake on the straightaway. He's going to have to regroup himself. But yeah, Shell.
Pookie was slowly pulling in on Slime Little Dude. Pookie does have +1 of cuts. Slime Little Dude is the only one that technically has no cuts as of right now.
Yeah, hard to believe Shell 28th in qualifying here today with a 208, 209, and I think he put down one of our fastest laps trying to chase down these leaders here.
Looking at it right now, he did a 201.821.
Interesting.
Little suspicious.
Cam's got the power, baby.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. He's catching Slime Little Dude.
It looks like Slime Dude's best lap is a 205.3 and his last lap was a 207. So he's going to have to do some work to stay out in the front. I hope we don't see a recreation to Southwick. Slime Dude was running up front the whole race of Southwick and down to the wire. The last couple laps, he just couldn't hold it together. So hopefully he can keep it out there, keep it running, and bring it all the way to the finish line in this first place. But Shell is on a move.
He is currently on a mission. Someone said whole top 5 is sandbagging. I do disagree. A lot of these guys have been here and they've slowly gotten better. Shell, however, I mean, you did sandbag qualifying. You can't deny that, brother. You're the fastest guy on the track right now.
For sure.
Pookie, another mistake at the end of the rollers. This guy, we know he trained all week to put in a good ride here today at Redbud, and he's doing that, but just needs to keep managing here. It's going to be Maxwell in Perspective pretty close behind him. Slime Dude in his best ride of the season. He sees Shell creeping up.
Yeah, Shell just threw down the fastest lap of the race now with a 2-minute flat, basically.
Wow.
A 2.964. So
Black flag him.
Oh, Slime Dude went down.
Slime Dude goes down. Yep, here comes Shell right behind him.
Trying to watch 2 different monitors here at the same time. I clicked to mine and I see you went down. I'm screaming. You already had it up there.
Well, it's in your hands, Cam. You do what you want to do. I see it with my own eyes.
I saw Sharp highlight a message in there to do the whole top 10 lap time check if you're good with that, Jimmy.
Yeah, let's get a top 10.
All right, Slime Dude's fastest lap of 205.3, last lap of 210.957. Shell in second. His last lap was also his best lap with a 2.964. Pookie on that Cowie, his best lap of 203, his last lap of 215. Perspective, last lap 213, a best lap of a 202. Maxwell with the HFR team, best lap of 204, last lap 209. Sosha with the MXB Factory, his last lap was also his best lap of a 202.301. The Skeet Beezy, the 203.914 was his last lap. Best lap was also a 203. Big D Flyer in 8th with a 2:04.484 last lap and best lap. Strack MX with a last lap of a 2:05 and a best lap of a 2:01. And T-Dub rounding out our top 10 with a 2:05 with his last lap, and it's not showing me a best lap for some reason.
And we are tuned into a great battle right now. It's the MXB Factory boys. Look at Skeet. Throws a little trick for his brother over the big LaRocco's leap. And we see Sosha casing it a little bit in the background. That's going to give Skeet a little breathing room. But wow, the two teammates out here like they're out, and yeah, like they're at practice, man, just having a good time.
Could you imagine hitting LaRocco's leap and just
shit? Big crash in the back. There goes Big D Flyer. He's going to get around Sosha. And Big D Flyer's getting sideways now, too. Oh, he cartwheels in the corner of our screen.
Oh, Slime Dude's down again. Shell gets around him.
Slime Dude is down. It looks like on track. Shell is now our new leader. The number 89 on the KTM qualifies 27th and mysteriously our fastest racer out here tonight.
We do only have about 4 minutes left in this moto plus 2 laps, so we're just going to let it run as of right now.
Slime Dude trying to regroup. Definitely holding on to a secure second right here. Man, thought he had another win in the bag, and he's seeing a repeat of last week. Regardless, it's going to come down to a Moto 2. You're going to have to come out here and do it a second time. But man, he's got to be feeling it again. From there, it's Pookie still holding on. What a ride for him on the Kawasaki here today. He's got that thing figured out. Saw a lot of mistakes from him, but he is doing really well. Got a great start, and he's managed that gap. Still about 2 seconds over Maxwell, who does look like he's out in front of him on the track. We'll have to see when timing and scoring catches up. Then it's Perspective. Skeet. Man, Skeet on a charge here. Another for the boys.
Could you just imagine hitting LaRocco's leap and just seeing a guy doing a no-footer, can, just any sort of
mid-race,
any sort of trick on that?
Oh, and our hard charger Skeet, who is coming from the way back, throws it over the berm, and now he's going to do some slow physic Paboso. Perspective's going to get back by, and here comes Big D Flyer. Sosha definitely lost some ground to those guys, but back out front, Shell on that number 89 machine. Slime Little Dude keeping him in sight, trying to hold on for this last 2 minutes plus 2. This is where it all went bad for him last week, so he should at least be solid with the second here tonight in Moto 1. His teammate Maxwell starting to creep up behind him, holding on to third. Pookie, he's getting a little kick in that middle rut, getting around a lapper. A little neck code action there, but man, that lapper was getting close, risking all the business. Pookie's going to be a little frustrated he let go of that third place finish, but still a solid ride here at Redbud to be in the top 5 in Moto 1. It's a long day, but it's a good day's work. It's a good start. Skeet able to remount. Can he get back to Perspective and Pookie? Big D Flyer. These guys are all within range here with a minute plus 2 to go. Strack looking good here. Definitely one of our hot lappers tonight. Maybe struggling a little bit with how the track's breaking down. We'll see how he does in Moto 2. Whoa, lag monster there.
Yeah.
Not sure where Strack's tuning in from, but man, that almost crashed the whole neighborhood.
That about gave me another stroke trying to watch that. But we got a good battle between Sosha and T-Dub right now.
Absolutely,
and
man.
M Shorts.
Oh, wow, and Sosha goes down. It takes T-Dub with him. and 2 riders are going to go around. Man, these guys are so tight at the end of 20 minutes. There's still going to be 2 laps to go, but man, all these positions are valuable for Sosha with the red plate. And he's watching that points lead fade right now. Shell, the man of the hour, able to come from inside the top 10 or right outside the top 10 to get this Moto 1 victory.
Oh, Pookie's getting into it with a bunch of lappers right now.
Oh no.
Bunch of spots just changed hands.
Bunch of lappers battling and Pookie's down again.
Skeet and Big D Flyer in a battle for 6 and 7.
Yeah, Skeet's been riding excellent this moto. Oh man, as we tune in, he goes down.
We're just gonna shut up at this point, y'all.
Yep. Oh man, and all 3 of these guys get together. Honcho, the lapper, and then Pookie and Skeet, who are battling for track position, all gonna go down.
We're just gonna have a voiceless commentator stream at this point for these guys, because I feel horrible having them on the camera and having some commentators curse.
Oh, absolutely. M Shorts right behind all that action as well. Sosha right behind him, still hanging on to the 8 and 9 spots. This is how Sosha finished Moto 1 last week and went with a 9-2 to end up making the podium. So that shows you how crazy these C-class finishes are. They're all over the place. It's a lot of tough math for Cam and myself.
Y'all thought words were hard? You ought to see these two trying to figure out overall results.
Jeez Louise, everybody. Shout out all the followers though. Strife, Johnny, Shifty, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But right now, Sosha, our points leader, trying to push a little bit too hard. And it's late in Moto 1. Trying to recover every spot he can, but he might just need to calm down here. Slime Dude. Uh-oh, Shell.
Round Shell.
Must have had a major mistake right now. And with a lap and a half to go right now, we have Slime Dude in the lead. On track. We're going to go into our little free roam camera here and give it to you guys from the drone. Shell currently chasing down our leader, Slime Lil Dude. Led most of this moto.
Cam, are you able to see if Shell has any cuts? Or now it updated now. Okay.
Must have just been a major mistake. They got some lappers to work
Slime Dude
around.
goes
Slime
down.
Dude goes down. And Shell smashes through the inside of him. Now they got to work around
knows to
Viking.
Move out of the way.
Not sure any of these guys know where this battle is. If they can even see the blue flags at this point. T-Squared's got his hand up. He knows the leaders are coming by. Thank you, T-Squared. And Shell able to get a couple bike lengths. Slime Little Dude trying to hang on. Gonna get through the trees here.
Shadow
Take
Smiles getting out of the way too.
Yep, taking you over Laraco's leap. Slime Little Dude airing it out. Does make it. Shell makes it as well. There's a bike down. Oh no, and Slime Little Dude makes contact.
Just unfortunate for Slime Little Dude.
Shell's going to
He
go
had
through the
been
roll.
grinding this
Yeah.
week.
Yep. Really tough for him. Shell on that 89 machine is going to see your white flag. Right there it is. A lot of lappers still to work through. It's tough. Once you go down, you have to repass them. There's Slime Little Dude getting the white flag. Still has to get around Viking. From there, we got Maxwell. Great ride for him. Gets the whole shot and able to manage a third. Should finish there right behind his teammate. That's a great start for those guys here today at Redbud.
Watching Slime Dude, and he finally gets around Viking after about a half a lap of trying to pass a lapper.
Perspective there is 4, and then here comes 5, Pookie. We are on our last lap. Looks like Shell able to build enough of a gap here. He should be able to take this one home. A little bit of a scare.
Looking like a pogo stick coming down that hill. Gonna have to talk with his suspension guy, figure that out.
Slime Dude, Maxwell, Perspective, Pookie. Then we got Skeet. He should be really close to Pookie. We just saw Pookie go down. Where is Skeet and Big D Flyer? They are right on these guys. Man, Skeet's really looking good here today. It'll be interesting to see what he can do in Moto 2. Every spot is going to count for him, though, here on this last lap.
All right, I am back, boys.
Oh, you weren't even here. But pretty much every C-Class race, the whole top 10 that in Moto 1 easily has a chance at the overall. I mean, hell, even the top 15, I could say, has a chance at the overall in this series here, the East Coast Dirtbags. It's crazy how these guys can have just be on top of the world. Oh,
it's going to be Shell. Tries to throw a little backflip, but the number 89 on the KTM gets your Moto 1 victory after 27th in qualifying. Here's going to be our second place finisher, Slime Little Dude, with back-to-back great performances in Moto 1. That's going to set him up great for today's overall. Some of our lappers still battling to the finish here, man. What a battle the whole way throughout the pack here in Moto 1. Maxwell, the HFR teammate, coming across the line in third on that 287 KTM. Then it's Perspective. Great ride for him. Probably felt like a long moto for him, all alone there in fourth. Gets it done. Skeet Beasy of the MXB Factory team. Definitely one of our hard chargers. Able to hold on there strong at the end and pass Big D Flyer and Pookie for fifth in Moto 1. What a ride for Skeet. That one had to feel good. Well earned for him. M Shorts coming across the line in eighth. Good ride for him. Here's T-Dub. Where is Sosha? Where's our points leader? Here he comes. There's the red plate, the number 63 of the MXB Factory team. Battling with Happy right down to the line. Happy's going to get him on cuts, and it's Sosha in the 10th spot. Our points leader, 10th in Moto 1. West Coast Performance boys, like they're at practice, battling it out to the line. Great finishes for them. 12th and 13th. Strack with the 11th, our new guy. Cam 357 on the Suzuki with a 14th. TK in his Chesco Boys debut comes across in 16th. Morgan 15th on the West Coast Performance ride. Simpson 17th after an amazing ride last week at Southwick. That's going to be tough. Saw a lot of mistakes, a lot of carnage for him that he was getting into. Kaniger 18th, but hey, your Not sure if he had some bike issues trying to get it figured out, but 27th overall in qualifying, comes out and does an amazing job to dominate Moto 1 here, coming from outside the top 10, maybe just inside the top 10. Not really sure where he started, but he crushed it. So shout out to him. We'll see what he can do. Can any of those guys back it up here in Moto 3? Skeet, hard charger, all the way up to 5th. Sosha, points leader in 10th. So it's a lot to follow here tonight with this story. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, if you guys are having issues in the chat, please get them into protest or into the DMs, mine or Cam's. We are going to enjoy the night of racing and go from there, all right? But down to the track, I want to show you guys some stuff I saw during the break. The deform tonight, 0.13 for the C-Class Heroes. We can see it on the screen now. Let me share it with my broadcasters. Give me just a second. But we're looking at, I want to say probably turn 4 or 5 here on the track. But we can see from the inside line to the outside line, all 3 being used here. And it's really tough. I feel like the inside is definitely the go-to for me, probably the smoothest. But you can see it's really starting to get chewed up. The face of this jump is probably easiest for that double. You see some guys opting way outside and hitting that big kicker. Sometimes you get a great kick and it can launch you low and flat, sometimes not so much. But interesting how this track is starting to break down, but it does look like people are going all over the place. So what did you guys see out there in Moto 1? What kind of lines do you think people were opting for?
Goat, I will let you speak on that one because I had to take the dog out to the bathroom, so I missed part of that moto. Sorry, boys.
Sounds good. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people are saying this track is one line, and I, for one, am not a believer in that. I mean, you can just see in that turn alone, the deform in every single rut there. The outside, most of the outsides are usually faster on this track, at least for me on the 450 and AB. You know, for me, I try to pick most of the outside lines, but it's going to be crazy to see what the guys are taking. You know, maybe even find something new for us AB guys that we didn't see. I think for the C class, it's take the line where there's not somebody in it. I think the biggest problem with this is people follow or just straight up get unlucky. You know, some Poboso physics happen. But the outside right here is definitely the line to take. So it'll be interesting to see if that inside line right there will start to be developed a little bit more, if that outside line gets tougher. And the inside here, that's everybody can see, sure straight shot to the inside there.
Yeah,
And it'll
you can
also
see
be
it.
interesting to see for Laracos here. That I know these 250s need the outside. I was in quali, I could not clear it on the 250. So it'll be really interesting to see if that turn completely blows out, if they dug it a little too deep there. It's going to be interesting to see if guys are going to start to either run inside and still try to clear it, or run inside and just double through.
Yeah, for
So
sure. It is interesting. A couple corners do look multiple lined, and then, you know, we definitely have a couple others that, you know, look like completely one line. So it's going to be interesting to see, are some of those one line turns going to get so broken down that people opt to go other places, or, you know, do you continue to just pound through it the rest of Moto 2? But yeah, we're gearing them up. We're getting them on the gate here. Once Cam's ready and he gives them a 1 minute warning, we'll send this one off for Moto 2 guys and finish this night at Redbud.
Yes, sir. Yep, we are going to give them the 1 minute warning, and we're going to get these guys back out there for Moto number 2. Try to get everybody in bed here early tonight.
Absolutely, and we will take a look at the East Coast Dirtbags. It's a 2024 official SMX series. Everybody that's been here has been earning points. 20 rounds total to earn their way into the top 20 in your respective class. We did announce tonight that there is going to be a futures playoff as well for anyone who doesn't make it into the C playoff. And those will be reserved for people that did attend 8 or more total rounds. So we'll go over all that with you later on. but that will be streamed live by our broadcast team as well. So can't wait for that. 3 different playoff series, and that's what we're all fighting for.
Yeah,
Mick Shorts is joining and loading, he did say in the chat.
Yep, just keep an eye out on him there. So it looks like he is sneaking in. As soon as as soon as he gets in the lobby, we will drop the gate for Moto number 2.
Thank you, Goat, for the gifted sub. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. E-Man is the lucky winner.
Yeah, I'm happy to help, man. I'm just as stoked as everybody else to be here. Let's see if we can get a hype train going. Everybody's been pretty quiet tonight. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of viewers. A lot of people are tuned in, especially for Moto 2 here. Moto 2 is going to be all the action. Hopefully, no big pile-ups on the start. Everybody gets off to a good start. We see all our heavy hitters going at it. Lots of action. That's what we want on the stream. Moto 1 was exciting, but it built all the momentum here for Moto 2. Can't wait to see where some of these front runners are after turn 2 or 3.
Oh, we're almost at the hype train already. Shout out Josh B. I know you support me a lot in my stream that I'm starting, so thanks for the gifted, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Josh. We appreciate you, man. We didn't really get to our keys to the race today because of the lag. I had to reset the router, but we've been firing off ever since. Keys to the race tonight were honestly, first 2 laps, you got to stay upright. We saw how important that was for our top 4 or 5 guys. You know, it's kind of where they started, and they were able to manage the whole race, but they had a clean couple first laps. That's what it takes. Got to deal with the crowd here. We have a record tonight, 39,000 out there at Redbud. So it's absolutely crazy. The chainsaws, everything, all the hype is here today at Redbud. So can you deal with it? Can you control the pressure? And it's 6 rounds left. There's only 12 gate drops. So that was number 12. There's 11 left now. So what's going to happen here tonight? Moto 2. As our 30-second board goes up, we'll check our overall points one more time. We saw Slime Little Dude. He's in the 8th spot. Go 2nd in Moto 1. Where will he finish? Skeet in 5th. Mr. Consistent. Big D Flyer working his way up late. A lot of these guys looking to remain inside that top 20. So here we go. We're kicking them off right now. 30-second board is down. Revs are high. Gates down. Who's it going to be? Looks like Sosha laying off a little bit, and it pays off for him. Able to stay clean. M Shorts to the front. Strack with the whole shot on the Yamaha, the number 318. Then it's Big D Flyer, Maxwell, TK, Z-Dog, Shell right there, Skeet. All the heavy hitters did get a good start, just like we had hoped. Are any of them in the back? Pookie is the only one with bad fortune here in Moto 2. He's got to do some work. Back out front, Cam, Sosha. These guys are way out there in Moto 2. Love to see that for these guys.
The Slime Dude is getting demolished down there. It looks like
that is a bummer for him.
Simpson
I know this is what
front.
we've all been waiting for. Actually have the top 5-6 guys all get a good start. It always seems like half of them do, half of them don't. So this is going to be a battle till the end for these guys. Awesome for Cam 357 on the Dookie, putting the work in, man. That guy, he just loves that Suzuki, man.
I don't even
And
see
he puts
Slime
it to
Little
work,
Dude.
man.
I don't even see Slime Little Dude yet. We are going to go from to Cam the cameraman and tune in with Big D Flyer, who is on an absolute tear here early, putting in those early rocks and laps. Well, no footer action, taking the feet off the pegs to lessen the weight on the bike. We saw him doing that a lot at Southwick. Coming up a little short on the leap. Got to take the legs off. Let them butt cheeks soak it up. Strack with a way better start. Can he deal with the rough here in Moto 2? He's got a long ways to go. First lap is down here at Redbud. And Simpson putting in a charge. 16th or so, I believe. You could check on that for me, Cam, in Moto 1, but pretty far back
who
there
was that for?
for Simpson.
Yeah, Simpson for Moto #1. He was 17th place.
Wow. So, yeah, a lot of work for him to do here. He's definitely one of our fast guys after Southwick. I feel like it gave him a lot of confidence. It was awesome to have him in the booth for the podium for the first time. And, yeah, he's looking to perform, that's for sure. Big D Flyer out front. Then it's Strack, T-Dub, Simpson. These guys are all stacked up. Simpson's going to go down on that inside rut. Who's right behind him? TK, Chesco boys. Oh, and Cam and Skeet get into it. They bang bars going up to the big step up. Sosha was able to make it out of that one clean. Now he's going to battle with Simpson.
Back here with our man Slime Little Dude. He is battling it out with Pookie, McShorts. McShorts goes down, smiles. He is not having a good second moto. Timing and scoring has him right now in 23rd. That is very unfortunate.
Oh, man,
Battling it
yeah.
out with our man Ryan Kanigher.
Hate to see
And
that
there's
for him.
so many people so close, as you see right there. Oh, Kanigher just gets pushed out of the way. These guys are trying to go 2-3 wide around each corner. So
yeah, even M Shorts, he's got a lot of speed, and he's right there with him. And it's like, man, I understand you're trying to get around me, but let's go forward together. We both have speed. These guys just have to understand racecraft a little bit. You know, M Shorts, if you just follow him there, buddy, for a couple laps, you know, it's amazing, you know, how far up the field you can go.
Looks like Sosha is all the way up to second.
Wow. Sosha up to second, and Maxwell making some mistakes in the back here. He's right there with his teammate now. See, these guys are opting not to do the leap in Moto 2. Seems like it is a little bit challenging now. Checking back out front. Big D Flyer in control, putting in some consistent laps. 10-second lead right now on Sosha. Sosha puts it down on the straight. He has to regroup. He was on a roll, charging there. T-Dub, Simpson, Strack right in front of him. Z-Dog putting in one of his best rides for the West Coast Performance Team. Great ride for him. Happy right there with him.
He's another guy that it just seems like he has some pretty bummer starts. As they get close there together, he definitely has some speed. So it's good to see that he actually has a good start here for once. And let's see what he can do.
Bell taking the fast line through there to pass Z-Dog and Happy. Getting a 2-for-1 in that corner. Was Skeet trying to come up the back behind him.
Skeet is absolutely flying, man. He's the guy to watch right now. Did make a mistake. Him and Cam got into it once already this race. And another time he was, you know, just an unfortunate member for someone else's excursion. But here he is. He's charging 5th in Moto 1. From outside the top 10, and here he is in a little bit better position. Still has 15 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Looks great here today. The suspension is really working for some of these guys on the Cowies. I know Pookie's not up there this race, but tough start for him. Those guys look good.
Got my eyes on Big D Flyer here. He just cased the ever-loving out of Laracos and was able to hold on to it. I was sure that was going to be a major crash. Both wrists, both ankles broken. I don't know if you could case it much harder than he just did.
Here comes the 63 of the MX Bay Factory team again, charging. Looks fast here in Moto 2. Not sure if he has a good suspension for the deform, but little mistake. Fell back to 5th, and he's rolling right back up to 2nd again, putting the heat on Simpson.
Of everybody in this game, you have to give it up to Sosha. He's got to be one of the best promoters of anything I have ever seen in my life. I don't think there's even promoters in real life that promote as good and as hard as Sosha does for this game. The dude is always grinding, always making kits, always helping people out. So it's awesome to see him have a good ride.
Absolutely, dude. Man, he had a vision, and talk about execution, dedication. There's a lot of times in life where I'm like, man, I'm really good at this, really good
Oh,
at
as
that.
he just goes down.
But it's hard to do it over and over
Non-stop.
again. Yes. And that's what's so impressive about him is it's just not only the quality of content, but the fact that he doesn't stop, and you know, he deserves whatever's coming to him just for that. So
And I hope it's great things.
right now he's chasing Simpson though, who's starting to figure things out a little bit. They're cutting into Big D Flyer's lead. He's got it down to 8.4. We know he wanted a better Moto 1, but it would be great to see him do big things here in Moto 2. It's at least something to take with you for the rest of the series.
Oh,
For
he
some
goes
reason,
down.
it feels. Oh,
Big D Flyer
some
just went
reason-
down.
He is. He's down out front. Go ahead, Cam.
oh, that's a lot of time lost right there. But
Oh,
yeah.
and he's down
as he
again.
goes down again.
Oh, and he's into
What
the
is he
campers.
doing?
He's into the campers. Simpson's going to go by.
Sosha's around him as well.
Big D was trying to go check out the pits and go see where the beer bongs were out there. But yes, it looks like Simpson. Did he
T-Dub.
get him?
Great pass on T-Dub around Perspective. So Perspective still trying to triple there, where T-Dub opts for the safe line, doubles, and gets right underneath him. Very clean pass there. Good job by T-Dub. Next
Simpson
on his
and-
radar is Skeet. Here comes Shell as well. Moto 1 winner. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. This guy was in the absolute back.
Our leaders, it's looking like Simpson and Sosha and Big D Flyer. All three of them are in the same turn at the same time. Looks like Sosha has a little bit of cuts, but it's going to be a great top 3 battle to watch.
Absolutely. Tuned in right now to the battle for the lead. Simpson, Sosha, Big D Flyer.
Oh, Big D's
Big
down
D
again.
went down again. Yeah, he got
into it
together with Simpson.
Sosha.
Or was it Sosha?
Yeah, it was Sosha.
That is
They
an
came into it
awkward
over
jump,
that jump.
too. That left hand kind of rolling double. Those lines
Sosha
all
looks
come together
back.
there.
He's worried about what was behind him, and he crashes. That's going to give Simpson a little
Oh.
gap.
And it's a drag race down the hill. Who's going to hit the brakes? Big D goes into the inside. Sosha had to opt to the outside there.
Clean racing, and look who's getting into the mix. It's Skeet, 5th place in Moto 1.
I would not want to be Big D with both MXB factory bikes right behind me. That must not sit well.
Man, Skeet might put on the show of a century here today, boys. With how these guys finished in Moto 1 right now, if Skeet can just keep it on 2 wheels and continue these laps and charges that he is currently
Simpson's
on.
down.
Simpson's down, our leader. Right before the leap. Is Big D Flyer going to try and hit it? He does. Goes over his head, smacks off the top of it, but he does get it. Sosha slides into the 3 spot behind Simpson. But like I was saying, if Skeet could just stay on it like he is right now, he might put on the show of a century. We will go back and watch this race over and over again. He's got an overall up for grabs right now. Shell is behind him. Good old sandbagger Shell coming from the pack. The back of the pack.
Shell has massive cuts. It is showing him in 7th. Or no, now it updated to 6th. So, but he does have some cuts. Shows Perspective in front of him. Check his lap time. His best lap was his last lap of a 2:04.4. And just for reference, our leader right now, Big D Flyer, his last lap was a 2:07 and somehow showing best lap of a 2:10. So take that for what it is.
He has officially broke the game. Simpson stretching it out over the uphill triple, looking clean after the mistake, trying to regain the lead, staying on the gas. Sosha not far behind him. Man, 8 minutes plus 2 to go, and these guys are just in a little bunch once again. Skeet loses the spot to Shell, but he's right there with cuts. Skeet still has him.
See if
Trying to
some
stay
DFS
close.
comes into play here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I am back again. Did we get a lap time check here on these guys?
Yeah, I can run it really quick. Like I said before, Big D Flyer still broke the game. I'm gonna say best lap of a 207, which was his last lap, and then Simpson, last lap of a 211, best lap of a 208. Sosha, last lap 211, best lap 210. Skeet Beezy, last lap was a 207, which was also his best lap. Shell running a 204.416. And then Perspective with a 209. And then
Oh,
Happy,
oh,
West Coast Performance with a 210.
oh my
TK,
God.
shout out
Sosha goes
TK.
down in the rollers,
Oh
and now
man,
it's going to be Shell trying to get around him.
I
Looks
think
like we had another guy go down. Was it Big D Flyer or Simpson? He looks back at Simpson. Big D Flyer currently in the lead. Simpson right behind him. And then it's Skeet on timing and scoring. But Sosha and Shell right in front of him. Sosha has the hammer down. He wants to get back into this battle for the win. So does Skeet. Man, these guys are flying today.
Man, that track is looking pretty rough, man. We still got 6 minutes plus 2 laps to go. Who will come out on top? Does Simpson have enough to pull Big D back in? Skeet is not too far away. Oh, Skeet and Sosha looks like on time to scoring just got passed by Shell.
Black flag him. I'm sick of this. Motherfucker's not 35th in qualifying. Thank you. Now we have a real fucking battle for the win. C-Class heroes, Big D Flyer, Sosha, Simpson, Skeet, Perspective, all have a chance to win this thing. Who's it going to be?
Oh, with that happening, it looks like our Moto 1 technical winner now is, where's he at?
Moto 1
All the
winner,
way
Slime
back
Little Dude, is back in
17th.
17th, still doing work. He's got 5 minutes plus 2 laps to go. But so, honestly, Skeet, with the 5th place Moto 1, he's having trouble in the rollers. But if he can hang on, he's battling right now for his first ever overall. You got Simpson up front right now with Big D Flyer. Both struggled in Moto 1. Sosha, 10th place in Moto 1. So right now the MXB Factory boys seeing if they could do anything late. And Sosha, big crash down the start straight. That's going to hurt him. Here comes Perspective. Holy shit, what a tongue twister. I don't even know how you say the 3 in there.
Perspective. Yeah, I shouldn't have even tried that. But we got some great racing going on. Seeing a lot of guys very close with each other. That's what we want. We want everybody to be in the same class because they really are. And all these guys, at the drop of a hat, anybody, almost anybody in this class can win.
Viking
And that's
can
exactly
win.
what we want to see.
Yeah, Viking can win. Slime Little Dude can win. He's back in 16th currently. Simpson was 17th Moto 1. Look at him out front right now. That's what we want to see. I mean,
yeah, Viking did not have a great first moto. I know he was a lapper. Great to have him back here and fighting for that top 10 right now.
Yeah, how about TK? His first night ever with the Chesco boys. The 625 machine. Struggled a little bit in Moto 1, but you can almost, expect that. A little bit of jitters. Brand new team. Also adds some extra excitement. You probably go a little bit harder in media day and qualifying practice, showing off for the fans, feeling good, brand new bike. But shout out for TK, really dialed it in here for Moto 2. Top 10 performance on that Chesco Boys Racing ride. So good for him. Great job here tonight. T-Dub, we know him of the West Coast Performance guy.
Sosha's
He's been
down
up there
again.
a lot. Sosha throwing this one away late. He's currently battling with Perspective. Let's check back out front. These guys were so tight just a few laps ago. 3 minutes plus 2 to go. Simpson taking control. Big D
He's
Flyer.
down again as well.
Skeet. He's down and he's behind Perspective and Sosha. How's that going to change the overall? He was looking like one of our best riders here today. Still in a great position. Just has to manage. Man, but these rollers are getting chewed up. We can see the rear tire kicking left and right every single time these guys come down. Simpson, little mistake out front. It's got a big gap on Big D Flyer, though. Big D Flyer looking back. I wonder if he's low on gas, if the bike's making a funny noise or what. Still has the hammer down, though. Perspective, he might be up for our overall now. 4th place, I believe, in Moto 1. Is that correct, Cam?
Sorry, I was looking at a couple different things there real quick. For Moto number 1, it went technically Slime Little Dude, Maxwell, Perspective, Ski, Big D.
So if Perspective goes 3-3, how is that with a 4-2 with Big D Flyer?
Big D Flyer was 4th? I don't think that's correct.
Big D was 5. He got 5th
5.
there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you're bumping everybody up because of Shell. I got it.
So for some of the people that are asking in chat, yes, we did remove
We'll talk
Shell.
about it after. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Honestly, he won Southwick Moto 2 fairly easily. He won this Moto 1 fairly easily after sandbagging in quali, or maybe not trying. I'm not sure, but he was going to win this one easily as well. One of CC class guys battle that have been here. He showed up last round as a brand new guy. We'll talk about it later if anybody else has anything to say. But Perspective right now holding on to this one.
Down.
Big D Flyer down. That's huge. Perspective gets by. That's another spot on the track for him in this overall podium. Right now, he's holding on to it.
And T-Dub and Sosha and Strack. Oh, Sosha's down again.
Sosha, man, really struggling, throwing this one away late. Still sitting in the 6th spot on track. He's going to be right there with his teammate now. Tries to give him some room. Man, Skeet really struggling with these rollers late. Looks so good all day. Had that overall right in his grasp.
And Strack went off the track.
Strack, big mistake from Strack, our whole shot guy. He's got a lot of speed. He'll make some moves next couple rounds for sure. Good to see him out here.
3 laps to go.
3 laps to go. Simpson in control.
Is stressing. I've been in that position where you're coming to the finish line and you see that timer. It's like, man, and you know guys are right behind you. You want to slow down for it to be 2 laps to go instead of 3. But with guys that close to you, it's such a hard, concept to just try to make a quick decision in that last turn. Like, do you slow down? Do you have the speed to get back by the guys? It's very difficult situation to be in for him.
He's managing right now, though. 8-second gap on this one. He should be fine, but Perspective just has to hold on. He's our overall winner if he can just maintain. But like you said, Big D Flyer, 5-2 versus the 3-3. We'll have to see how it shakes out points-wise.
T-Dub all the way up to 4th.
T-Dub, what a ride for him. West Coast Performance. And Skeet
Happy
right
as
on
well.
his tail. Still not done. A 5-4 would secure a podium for Skeet. Where did the West Coast Performance rider go? He disappeared, and he did make a mistake. He's down, which allows Skeet to move up to 4th, and then he makes a huge mistake, allowing T-Dub. Oh, no. It's TK and Perspective getting back around. Now the Chesco Boys rider making some late moves. He's into the 4th spot. Talk about going from 7th to 4th late. These guys are opting to double now late, which I think is smart. A lot cleaner. 2 laps to go for Simpson. He did get the 2-lap card.
Skeet is absolutely charging TK there.
Skeet, a much
Gets
better
around him.
run. Yes, much better run there. Had that corner very well. Gets around TK with a clean pass.
T-Dub having struggle in them rollers. Lets his teammate Happy get by him. Strack all the way back in 8th now. Sosha in 9th.
Sosha
He's
down.
again.
And there goes Morgan trying to squeak around him, and he's going to get the Poboso as well. M Shorts, it's Slime Little Dude with a late charge. Where's he going to shake up in this podium if he can make up a couple more positions?
Anything can happen, even in one lap, let alone these two that are left. So it looks like our fastest lap on the track, as of right now, it looks like Simpson and Happy are the only two in the 209s.
Unbelievable.
Everybody else is way above it.
AB guys,
And
take
Slime's-
notes, man. This track
Our
is
Slime
definitely
as
going to
well.
get rough. Simpson,
Slime as well with a 206.
Big D Flyer, Perspective. Perspective looking to be your overall winner here today. Trying to hang on. Then it's TK, the Chesco boys, in a crazy battle with Skeet and T-Dub.
Yeah, this is a
TK.
wild shake up here. Trying to get the overalls is gonna be a little wild. You have Maxwell sitting back there in 21st place right now after getting a second in Moto number 1. Slime Little Dude taking the win in Moto number 1 and sitting back in 9th place.
1-9. We have 5-7 out on the map right now with Skeet. Anything can happen with him. A couple spots to take here. Perspective.
Big D looking pretty good with a 5-3 as it stands right now.
Perspective with
that
3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
that could get it done right there.
I think that's it. He's got the white flag now. He's got one more lap to get it done. Big D Flyer right on his tail. Simpson is in control of this one. He is probably going to get it done unless he runs out of gas or that bike blows up. He should take this Moto 2 at Redbud. Great bounce back ride for him after that 17th place in Moto 1.
Big D Flyer goes down behind Perspective, runs into a SpongeBob. It looks like Happy is going to try to make the pass on him.
We are going to go back to that battle here and check that out. They should be coming right up to this jump now.
Yeah, Happy, Big D, and Skeet Beezy all right together.
There's Perspective in the 2 spot. Who's behind him? Couple lappers currently.
Big D and Skeet went off the track again.
Big D and Skeet bouncing back. There's Happy, Big D, Skeet, T-Dub, all in this battle here for a podium position. Who's it going to be? Skeet goes down.
Tosses it. That was a
Tosses
violent
it
crash.
in the ruts. Yes, hopefully he can get that bike going again. T-Dub working his way through. Big D Flyer trying to hold on to that 3 spot. We are going to zoom across the track and find our leader.
Just went over Laracco's, heading to the rollers now.
I see him. Here he is. It's Simpson. Oh, he's going to get caught up with Albie right now. Tough one for Albie. He is more of a supercross rider, but still sitting all right. He's in the top 20 for the SMX points, but here's Simpson. Whoa, there's the girls. Here's Simpson.
The fans are going wild.
Moto 2 Red Bud winner. Congratulations to Simpson. Great bounce back ride. Let's find our battles, though. Where's Perspective?
Perspective's just coming into the rollers.
There's Perspective. He's going to wrap up the number 2 spot. He's all alone, but who's going to round out this podium? Here's Big D Flyer in 3rd. Where are the rest of these guys? There's Happy, West Coast Performance Rider. What a ride for him. T-Dub of the West Coast Performance. And TK, Chesco boys. Here comes Skeet now. All these guys are going to go through the rollers. Who's going to get them clean? T-Dub goes down. TK bouncing through. He's getting into it with the West Coast Performance Rider. How are they going to get through this corner? T-Dub gets through the cleanest. Then the Chesco boys. Then Skeet. And it looks like Strack's going to come in behind these guys. But, wow. Happy 4th. TK 5th. T-Dub 6th. Skeet 7th at the end of a wild one.
And Slime Dude in 10th, it's looking like.
Yes, unless Morgan comes across
Or
in front
yeah,
of him
Morgan
here.
got him.
Morgan did get him, unless cuts. No, Slime Little Dude
Cut.
gets him on cuts. 10th. What a comeback.
110.
110. Man, we have some math to work, boys. Here comes Pookie as well. Late moto charge. Not sure where he finished. All the way back to 15th. Great ride for him. Sosha. Tough ride for our points leader here today. With the 10-15. I think it'll shake up to a 9-15 with Shell being out. Cam, Pookie, D-Bone. Some of our guys in the top 20 here struggling in Moto 2. Z-Dog, who we saw was off to a great start. M Shorts looked great at Southwick. And the popular Love Seat Larry coming across the finish line. Man, crazy finishes. We are going to get right into the analytics. Here we go. And then round 2 finish. It's Perspective in first with the 3-2. 42 points. Big D Flyer with 37 points with the 5-3 is in second. Slime Lil Dude with the 110 also scored 37 points. He is third. Skeet Beezy, fourth place finisher tonight with the 4-7, 33 points. And then Happy, that's your top 5. Happy scored 32 points here tonight with the 8-4. Simpson 6th with the 16-1. T-Dub 7th with the 11-6. Strack 8th with the 10-8. TK 15-5 for 9th. And Maxwell rounding out your top 10 with the 222 for 10th. Sosha 9-15 gets him 20th. Wild one tonight for the points leader,
Wow.
but crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Let's get back to our booth here real quick and get our overall podium up here if we can. See if we can get those guys in the booth.
Yeah, it
Once
looks like
again,
we got
Simpson, Perspective, and Big D Flyer.
Looks like they're all in there and ready for us.
All right, let's bring up our winner first. If somebody could drag him up.
Perspective, right?
Yep, you got
no.
him.
All right,
Yep,
perfect.
yep.
I got him. Perspective, man.
Howdy, fellas.
Congratulations, man. First overall win here tonight with us. You showed a lot of consistency last week. You looked good, but put it all together here today. Did you expect an overall win here with the, what was it, the 3-2? I guess you did.
Yeah, 3-2. The track got pretty fucking gnarly there in the Moto 2, that's for sure. But no, we put in a lot of work here in the during the week, so we're really putting some time on this track to really figure it out. Because last week it was really tough, and I figured, this track's got to be pretty hairy as well. So, it was good racing. A lot of cheeky lines you could figure out there in the second moto, but no, it worked out pretty good.
Awesome, man. Yeah, you looked great out there. Honestly, you kind of did it sneakily, so it was nice. Great performance, but yeah, we'll make sure we get you a kit made here. I told you I would get you one, but I just got pretty busy.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I mean-
for round 7, yeah, we'll have you all kitted up out there after your overall win for sure.
Absolutely. That second moto there, I didn't get the best start either. I was very deep. I really had to do some work to get out of the riffraff out in the back there, so
Yeah, a lot of mistakes up front allowed the train to kind of gather in, but crazy with 4 or 5 minutes there, it looked like 6 or 7 guys could win the moto. So crazy to see how that one shook up here tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
yeah. First off, the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me on 2 wheels. That entire moto seemed like I couldn't put her on the ground. She was stuck on the wheels, so it was pretty mint. And the whole WSR SSW boys over there, them helping me out this week. And shout out to Snippa and Gary and Shelly Boy, all the boys, just help me with some nice setups and getting the boys out here and trying to get back grinding.
Yeah, if you're referring to Shell, he'll be allowed to race AB. Unfortunately, he's just kind of cooking and wanted to see you guys
Oh, Woody.
dub it
That's
out.
Woody.
Okay, I got you, buddy. Well, thank you, man. Great job tonight. We will see you next round for sure.
Thanks,
And,
boys. Thanks for putting it
yeah,
on, too.
Great
Beauty.
performance.
Love the stream.
Great
Love
performance.
the stream, man. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
You are welcome, man. We do it for you guys. We love being here. So thank you for a great
It's
night of
awesome.
racing.
Awesome. Sweet, boys. Have a great evening.
See you,
Ciao.
man. Awesome. That was our winner, Perspective. Shout out to him, guys. Great ride for him tonight.
So
And
grab
your second place overall, Big D Flyer. Let's get him up in the booth. Big D, you did it again.
Big D, what's up,
Big
man?
D, man. It's becoming a habit for you up here. But another good night of racing for you. Couple moto wins maybe snuck away from you, but overall great performance. How'd you feel out there?
Man, I was feeling good. It was pretty rough by the end there. On the first moto, I got a terrible start. Got punted off the start straight and ended up making my way to 5th. But second moto was a lot better. Got a better start, and it was just trying to keep it on 2 wheels.
Yeah, you were up there for sure. Way better start. Definitely matters because you saw Simpson 17th, I think, in Moto 1 or 16th. And then able to, fight with you for that win. So crazy how spread out the field can get depending on the start and where you guys end up. So a lot of great battles all throughout the field here tonight. Moto 2 was excellent to watch from our end. So thank you for being here and thank you for the good battles.
Of course, thank you guys for putting this on.
You are welcome, man. We will catch you next week.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too. And last but not least, rounding out our podium here tonight, it is
Slime Little Dude, his first podium yet this year. Congratulations there, buddy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice
Man,
job, man.
not the way you probably planned it out. Had another win there in your grasp, which you do get credit for, the Moto 1 victory. Shell's going to race AB if he wishes to. But great ride from you out there in Moto 1. You did everything you had to do. Great start, took care of business, riding around with your teammate a little bit out there. How did you feel in that moto? Were you thinking about last week, what happened in Moto 1? How did you manage those first 20 minutes?
No, Moto One was super fun, especially early on with Maxwell. That was a blast. We had never done that before, so that was pretty sick. But no, I did get caught taking a peek at the leaderboard, probably like mid moto, and was up 10 plus seconds, and then just decided at that point because the track started to get a little bit brutal,
Mm-hmm.
and just tried to manage and didn't manage well enough. And that inside roller before you jump that first triple caught me on like 3 consecutive laps. And I
Oof.
think Shell was able to really close the gap there. And then I just couldn't catch him after that. It was just downhill.
Yeah. Well, still an awesome performance. You looked great out there. Definitely deserved in the first moto. Second moto start got away from you a little bit. Big pile up. What were you thinking at that point?
At that point, I was just thinking try to manage and get as close as I could to the top guys. I knew at that point, well, I really didn't see that you guys booted Shell, but all I was worried about once I got punted on the start was him getting away. So I tried to get up as fast as I could and fell victim to the I crashed and let me go too damn fast and crashed a bunch more. And then
Yeah.
just had trouble getting up through the pack, it seemed like, and just kind of got stuck at like that 18 to 20 spot for most of the moto. I did make a good charge though.
You
Once
did.
the track started to really get beat up and deteriorated, I feel like guys started crashing left and right, and I was able to pick some guys off.
Yeah,
But Moto 2 seems to be my kryptonite.
for sure. But hopefully you can turn that around. Still 5 rounds left, and you're sitting in a good spot for playoffs, scoring good points. Podiums are going to get you there. So great job tonight. Congrats on your first overall podium. Third, see if you can work your way up to second or first next week. We'll see you there.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Shout out all you guys at East Coast Dirtbags. You guys have the best series. So I appreciate you guys putting it on.
I
Oh,
got
Thank you so
a
much, man.
we
I
appreciate
got a
you,
deal to
brother.
make with you.
What's the deal?
If somehow I manage to top 10 tomorrow at Redbud and AB, you got to go get Farming Sim and play with me for a little bit.
Deal. I can do that.
Bet.
I'll even
Perfect.
do it. I'll even do you one more. Top 10 in just a moto.
Just the moto? All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Just
I
the
like
moto.
I'll
that.
take that.
I like that. That's a fair bet.
Oh yeah, nice ride, man. Awesome to see you up there.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
Congrats, man. Can't wait for next week.
Perfect.
We will see you there. Any last words for us?
No, just shout out Cade Suspension, Reed, Turbo, Gyro, all those guys for helping me get better. Everyone at HFR as well. Other than that, thank you guys again. I hope everyone has a good night.
Awesome, man. You too. Thanks for being here, and we'll catch you next week. Great job.
Yep, thank you.
Sick night, guys. Another one in the books. Redbud round 6. Love us, hate us, whatever you gotta do. We're here and we're doing it. So sometimes we gotta make decisions mid-race or whatever's best for the series. You know, Shell's a new guy. No disrespect to him. He's riding very well. Does everyone deserve to get kicked that's winning or doing well? No, absolutely not. But you know, there's going to be more series down the line. If Shell is truly a C-class rider, he will truly race C. But we're going to have A, B, and C all divided and make it as even as possible in the future. Right now, with these late entries late in the season, we just got to do what we got to do and make it work the best way for East Coast Dirtbags in the community. So thank you all for being here, respecting our decisions, and showing love as you always do, and respect to the other riders. Great competition tonight. It was fun to stream. It was very fun to watch. Thank you so much to Cam. Everything he does, without him, this is impossible. And shout out to Goat. He's a great broadcaster, and we love having you here, man. Any last words, boys? You can send them off.
Take the floor,
Nope,
Cam.
another great week here on Red Bud. Awesome racing down to the wire each moto. So congrats to all the C-class guys for not only qualifying but also racing till they finish. And look forward to AB class tomorrow. broadcast by Jake and Bev. So let's get those gates full tomorrow as well, and let's have a good week.
Yeah, it tomorrow should be some good racing as well. We know a lot of guys are have been grinding this track. A lot of guys are getting really fast. Hopefully we get some good clean racing. Hope the track doesn't break down too much on us tomorrow. Let the Dirtworks track crew here at Redbud get it shaped up nice for tomorrow. It's a lot of work in one night, but happy to be here. Happy you guys allow me to help commentate, and all of us grown men mess around with a video game. Happy to be here. Happy to be at Redbud. Let's get it, boys.
Hell yeah, boys. Great Red Bud. Thank you all once again. And I will upload the stream right away. It'll be on Twitch to view immediately, and then on YouTube by about midnight. So once again, guys, thank you. It was Jimmy, Cam, and Goat. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you tomorrow for racing. Tune in to watch us, put the hammer down and try our best. So that's what we do here. We have fun. Peace out, guys. Thank you once again.